Greetings. This month's newsletter is inspired by one of the 5 books I'm currently reading, Archetypes by Carolyn Mace. As I approach my birthday, a question that recurs constantly: who am I? Who am I showing up to be in the world? And she wrote something here today that really struck me, and I'll share it with you. For what purpose were you born? Your ego would probably love the answer to be a glamorous job, or the perfect marriage, or fulfillment of some other dream. But the truth is that meaning and purpose are mystical forces, not commercial ones. Meaning and purpose are never just given to us. Rather, these gifts begin to pulsate in your soul as a result of accepting a path of service through which you discover your innate abilities to make life better for others as well as for yourself. Fascinating, because this in essence captures certainly the last year of my life and my choice to be in Bali at this time. I regard Bali, and many of us here, as my spiritual home, as my mystical home, as that place that I come to do deep inquiry into the bigger questions of life, such as who am I? Why am I here? What was I brought here to do? And how can I serve? As many of you know, I spent a vast part of my life working in the field of humanitarianism with the United Nations, and I remain forever grateful for that experience, because that experience largely shapes the person I am today. Who is the person that I'm choosing to be today? That person is a humanitarian, that person is a writer, that person is a yogini, but ultimately that person is a transformation agent who is committed to helping others as well as myself shape, shift, evolve, and change so that we show up more empowered in the world. These last several weeks, we have seen one atrocity to the other. It's as if we've been bouncing balls. Bam, Paris. Bam, Orlando. Bam, here. Bam, there. How do we respond to all of this? For me, the answer as this information comes at me is to pause, reflect, and then respond. Ultimately, we all feel fear. The question then becomes, do we feed the fear or do we love the fear? Because fear cannot overcome fear. Only love can overcome fear. So as my birthday approaches, I am committed even more so to being what I define as a spiritual warrior. When I say spiritual warrior, because this is something that gets thrown around a fair bit in the world of spiritual seeking, I am really talking about being fully prepared for whatever life brings you, knowing how to ebb and flow, how to dance as it were, how to be fully present with our joys and our adversities. Oftentimes we get swept off our feet with our joys, and then when the fears and the adversities and joys are same parts, opposite side of the same coins, there is no duality. So when we approach life with equanimity, wax on, wax off, as things fall apart, as spiritual warriors, we're able to maintain our balance. I feel, and I say this purely from my experience, what my body tells me, the thousands of people that I encounter through my work and service as a yogini, that there's a large possibility that things may get worse before they get better. However, if we accept that vantage point, we are able to move towards our optimum, towards our desires, rather than getting stuck in the woe is me and the myriad of what's going wrong. So, people, prepare yourselves, be grounded, connect to some meaning in your life. We were each brought here to do something specific. Find out what that is and do it with reckless abandon. That is what the world needs more than ever today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me in celebrating my Earth Strong, my birthday. Thank you to my biological parents, my ancestors, my friends, my family, my community, to all of those who have supported me in making me the person that I choose to be. The divine in me honors and celebrates the divine in you. Namaste.